Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. I will be talking about discover the latest innovation in Apache Airflow 3, designed to enhance data orchestration for team all sides. First, a quick introduction. I'm Jason Lai.
I'm Echo Lee.
We are a data engineer in Taiwan newcomers data team. This is the agenda for today. Let me go through it with you. A quick refresher on Airflow, a deep dive into the Airflow 3 architecture, next flight timetable, and then UI modulation, and the data versioning, and the next improved backfill, data assets and asset array scheduling, event-driven scheduling, and then we will introduce two real-world application scenarios, and the final conclusion. Okay, let's get started. What's Airflow? In simple terms, Airflow is a platform to programmatically author, schedule, and monitor workflows. This is the Airflow web UI. And imagine you want to build a daily ETL pipeline that extract data from your database, then clean data, transform data, load it into your data warehouse. So how to do that in Airflow? In Apache Airflow, you define each task as a Python function or an operator, and then organize these tasks into a DAG to manage dependencies and the execution order. And you can set a schedule time similar a cron job, and Airflow automatically triggers and runs the entire workflow according to the schedule you set. Moreover, Airflow offers a rich user interface, so you can quickly visualize the status of your production pipelines. Different colors indicate different status. Like green means success. So you can see each task status is success. And you can see execution times. If you want to see detailed logs, simply click on the log button, and the Airflow will open the full log view, so you can quickly understand what happened. If a task fails, you can easily troubleshoot the error, retry, and manual trigger a backfill run. Okay, in Airflow 2, this flow is stable, but every component must reach the same database, which limited scalability and security. Now look at Airflow 3. The first new actor is the API server. Yeah, component now call the API server instead of writing directly to the database, like DAG processor, worker, you can see red line. The most obvious benefit is that the metadatabase can stay behind a firewall, reducing the chance of misuse or attacks. Another highlight is the edge workers. These nodes can live outside the cluster and run tasks safely with only the API open. So overall, Airflow 3 put the API in the center, celebrate components, lighten database load, and support remote or cloud native deployment. In Airflow 3, for timetable, I highlight two new usages. One is using multiple trigger timetable, which task multiple cron expressions and schedules a DAG run whenever or any of the expressions matches the current time. So you can see left picture. There are two Chrome expressions. Another case is asset or time schedule, a special timetable that allows for the schedule of DAG based on both time-based schedules and asset events. Now, let me hand it over to Echo.
I'm going to introduce the major UI redesign in Apache Airflow 3. Additionally, I'll compare the key differences between the new and old versions. The new homepage shows system healthy indicators, such as metadatabase, scheduler, and trigger, and DAG processor. So this means you can quickly see DAG run status and task results or asset updates. In older version, you can show DAG list, no health info or stats. As you can see, the new interfaces enhance user experience. Additionally, Airflow 3 includes a dark mode. The default mode is light. You can switch dark mode anytime. Airflow 3 adds DAG versioning. You can switch between versions and view real detail in the UI. You'll always know which version was used for each run and avoid when multiple versions run at the same time. Backfills are now easier. You can run backfills directly from the UI. You can rerun past or missed data easily. See real-time progress in the UI. Pause or stop backfills anytime. Additionally, Backfill also works with the Airflow Feed2 API, making it easier to automate tasks or contact with other systems. The concept of data assets and asset-aware scheduling was introduced in Airflow 2. Airflow 3 builds on the idea of assets like files or a table created by a task. Now DAG can run when an asset changes, not only on a schedule. So the DAG is scheduled to trigger based on asset updates. It's more dynamic and fits better with real-world data workflows. Airflow now can support event-driven runs. Instead of running on time, it reacts to outside event, like a message saying data is ready, or a sensor sending a signal. Event-driven scheduling is useful when data updates come from other systems. This keeps pipelines more responsive and saves computing time. In Airflow 3, we can apply timetables to our use case. Sometimes our reports don't rely on all upstream data. Now we can trigger run based on either the scheduled time or available assets, whichever comes first. This gives us flexibility and avoids unnecessary waiting time. Let's highlight the top 3 improvements in Airflow 3. First, developer productivity. Flexible timetables and DAG versioning simplify workflow management. Improve backfill speeds up reruns of historical data. Second, data efficiency. Event-driven scheduling reduces unnecessary runs and saves computing resources. UI improvements and parallel DAG runs improve monitoring and execution. Third, better data governance. Assets and asset-driven scheduling provide clear lineage and dependency checking. Asset Watcher and Asset Event enable real-time data workflows via external triggers. Airflow 3 helps teams move faster, operate smarter, and build more reliable data systems. If you're interested and want to learn more, feel free to contact us. Thank you for your listening.